This video will show us a man building his own cabin with his family and friends deep in the woods. Even transporting the materials across this rugged terrain becomes a challenge in itself. The foundation points of the hut are being measured, the ground is being leveled, and the blocks are being prepared for placement. The entire team is working actively, and everyone is becoming part of the process. The wooden platform is being erected in a short time. Once the platform is complete, the wooden wall frames are prepared one by one and then erected in place. Then the other walls are prepared in the same way and placed one by one, and the main outlines of the cabin become clear. Although the snow has melted, the cold persists. At this stage, the goal is to process the felled trees to obtain the beams needed for the cabin. Due to the steep slope, the logs are carried down one by one. Despite the difficulties, all the timber is brought to the cabin. They are preparing and installing additional frames on top of the hut. This will add a bit more height. They used a different method to make the job easier when assembling the heavy beams. With this method, they managed to place the beams quickly. Once the support pillars of the structure are completed, one of the most critical stages begins. The central main beam needs to be put in place. However, the process is far from easy because this piece is quite heavy. The team constantly guides each other and, by working together, manages to place the beam in position. Next, the preparation process for the roof begins, and the placement of the roof trusses is planned. The roof frame is almost finished. The next step is to completely finish the roof covering and also prepare the door and window frames. Thanks to the screw system they use, water penetration through the metal surface is prevented. Door and window openings on the wall are being clarified, and wooden frames are being installed in these areas. After the sheathing boards are cut, all the lumber is transported to the construction site, and the assembly process begins. The team is fully focused on the exterior cladding work and aims to complete this process as quickly as possible. Working with family and friends also transforms this process into a shared experience. Having everyone involved in some way makes this production process more meaningful. The first thing to be done inside is the electrical system. They tested it after completing the setup, and the result was successful. Next, the insulation work begins. Insulation is installed in the walls to regulate the interior temperature. While the interior work has already begun, it's now decided to install the door as well. The next step is to cut the boards to the appropriate dimensions, plan them, and mount them onto the top sections. Now, the process of installing the heating system for the cabin begins, and the wood-burning stove is put in place. After a few brief adjustments, the system is up and running. Then a veranda is added to the front. At the same time, protective treatments are applied to the exterior surface to extend the life of the wood. This project is about so much more than just building a cabin. The time spent with family and friends leaves behind something far more valuable than the finished structure: genuine memories shared together. I've included a link to the owner's YouTube channel in the description. You can check out his other projects there.